Why, thank you, Woodland cheerleaders. Well, up until last season, Belmont hadn't won a state, regional, or even a sectional title in school history. Well, that changed with Tony Bergman marching the Braves to Lucas Oil Stadium and the 3A state championship. Bergman and last year's senior class, they're gone. The Braves opening up the season at Woodland. After getting a touchdown called back, the Braves go for a 4th and 1, but Joe Schlee and the Warriors stuff the run. However, Daniel Meyer was unstoppable tonight. He gets on track, a nice 25-yard gain. We've got plenty more from Meyer coming up as he punches it in. One of his many touchdowns on the night, 7-0 Belmont. Woodland, though, trying to hang tough. Brad Nelson going to pick up some nice yardage, but not much to talk about from Woodland tonight. It was all about Daniel Meyer and the Braves. The big gain on the ground. He would punch it in. Meyer, 206 yards on the night, 4 touchdowns. Belmont runs to the win. 48-0 the final.
Nick Hall seeing some pine time with that hamstring injury. Big rivalry at Craig Baum Field. Battle of Highway 24 according to my GPS. Homestead at Huntington North. Mitch Vizu for Huntington North. Passing it to Brett Wiley, and he's zagging. He's matriculating the football down the field, picking up a big first down on a 30-yard game. Now, 4th and 3rd at the 10. Austin Shoemaker stopped by that Homestead defense. They're going to be pretty salty this season. Second quarter, Zach Terrell in at quarterback, hooking up with Connor Price. They did it in the scrimmage last week. They do it again. 19-yard pickup there. Then it's Terrell, the talented point guard, also can play a little QB. Sneaks it in 7-zip in the second quarter, and Homestead goes on to win this one 31-17.
Let's stick with some NHC teams. The Jeff Miller and the Knights at the Courtyard where they play down there in Ossian. Coming off a rare 2-win season, it's Clay Fichter. This is a 30-yard pickup on the run right here. That would set up the easy 1-yard touchdown run for Fichter. 7-0 the Knights right here. Fichter was going crazy tonight, just like we had Meyer going crazy earlier. Tonight, Fichter. This is 248 yards for the senior, 3 touchdowns as Norwell gets back on the winning track, 29-19 the final.
Fichter, you don't say. More NHC. Carroll opening at home. The Chargers hosting the Goshen Redskins. Pick it up in the second quarter. Carroll already down 3-zip. Corey Nelson couldn't handle the lateral, and watch this one moving like a greased pig. It just keeps going further and further back. Goshen would jump on it for a safety. 5-0. That's an odd score. Carroll defense making things happen, though. Jonathan Scribner would come up with a fumble recovery of his own. And then check out Grant Wilson back to pass, looking, decides to run it a little bit. He's almost sacked, but escapes and scrambles 34 yards. However, they wouldn't punch in a touchdown tonight. Tough night for Kirk Duncan and his squad. Goshen wins 18-3.
More NHC right here. We got DeKalb hosting Mishawaka, Cecil E. Young Field. DeKalb. Jordan Feaster, he could play on the hardwood as well, but he's also the quarterback. Chris Harpenu, nice gain for the Barons right there. DeKalb fans liking what they see up in Waterloo. But Mishawaka and P.J. Warmo just trying to avoid everybody at all possible. He would pick up the nice gain right there, but unfortunately, Cortez Lee also for Mishawaka. That went back to Warmo. That's a touchdown, and DeKalb goes down at home tonight, 38-7 the final.
We're going to stay in DeKalb County, a county rivalry actually. Garrett at Eastside picking it up right here. The option pitch to Bryce Schendel. He would scamper down to the 7-yard line, and that was a pretty good run because it would set up this. Garrett looking to punch it in the end zone. Austin Trechek, quarterback, avoids the sack, and he's scrambling, looking, scrambling, looking, scrambling, looking, and finding Todd Fricke for the touchdown. That's a great play right there. Garrett wins 21-14.
Heritage in New Haven battling at John Young Stadium in New Haven. New Haven hoping to open up the season with another win against New Haven like last year. New Haven, they were down in the second half, 12-0, but Heritage coming back. That was Reed Yoder on the run, but New Haven's defense coming up with the big fumble, recovered by Big Jack Lowe. New Haven, they take advantage. Next play, Frank Lloyd. He's so right.
He's the architect.
Takes it for the 60-yard gain that sets up a 10-yard touchdown run right here. but it's Heritage pulling this one out 12-6 to final.
All right, so far we've seen a full dozen set of highlights right here on the Highlight Zone, and there's more to be had on the internet. Our own Matt DeBolt joins us live with the newsroom with an update on the information superhighway. Matt?
Well, guys, as always, everybody knows that the Highlight Zone and Wayne TV are the local leader in web content from high school sports. Tonight with the Highlight Zone, no different. You check out our sports page here. Drop down to the high school page. If you go down, a great new feature this year. You can find highlights, stories by conference. So if you want to see in the SAC how Elmhurst snapped their losing streak, go deeper, more extended highlights. Check out the tab there. If you want to see how the champs fared, see how Belmont started things off, that's in the NHC football tab. We got most of the best highlights up so far, and we'll be working to get the rest of them up here shortly. So I got to get back to posting videos, guys. Back to you.
That's what we pay you for, Matt.
Good work, good work.
Awesome. While we're talking about the internet, you can go there to sign up for a free $50 gas card for Marathon. And if you win,
not only do you win, but so does the head coach of your favorite high school. This week's winner is Alan Raber. He's of Fort Wayne. He likes the Archers of Southside.
Tough night.
Mike Chevron, tough night, but hey, $50 in gas comes to you. Register on the high school sports page at wayne.com. More Highlight Zone coming up next.
We are Southside Archers, and you're watching the Highlight Zone. We are Bishop Lewis. Welcome back to the Highlight Zone.
I just saw jazz hands. It's the first
With Michael Jackson.
on the Highlight Zone. All right, they had them on both hands, I think. Great night to kick off the season. Plenty of great plays, but only one gets the top honor. What do you think it's going to be?
The play of the week.
It's the one that kills the streak. You got to give it to Elmhurst. Check out Nick Williams scampering for his life. He's going to hit a puddle, but it doesn't matter. He gets the touchdown. Elmhurst, a 21-13 winner. They had 4 consecutive winless seasons, but they win on opening night. James Hardy is smiling somewhere.
Way to go, Trojans. Let's look ahead to week 2. We've got Concordia at Dwenger. Southside's traveling to Snyder. Warsaw at Homestead. That could be a big one. And Whitco will take on Leo. We'll, of course, have that and many more coming up next week in the zone.
Yeah, and as Matt said, we got all things loading on our website right now. Go there for Marathon. Also, Schematic is sponsoring a $1,000 college scholarship this year. Whether you're a junior or high school senior, you submit a video online, and you're eligible to win.
And also the Tin Caps get the win tonight, 8-6 over Lansing. Doug DeCenzo, record win number 210. Congrats, Doug.
Bye-bye, Randy. You're ready.